Rewind.
Hi, everybody.
Yo,
Hello,
yo. What's
How is
up?
everybody doing? I hope good.
Good.
So,
Taco
we had
Tuesday.
to have a substitute for Chris, as you see up there above me. Chris had to work late and was not able to get here on time, so I asked Sam to join us in his place. So he is being Chris's half Asian brother tonight.
That is correct.
Nice.
So
Damn.
Oh, bitch.
yeah, it's been, I will tell you, I am getting kicked out over and over on StreamYard. So I am on my phone, luckily. I tried to do it from the desktop. It did not work. So I might not be able to highlight very many comments tonight because I can only do that from the computer. So thank you, everybody, for coming. Greatly appreciate it. And I will go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves. We'll start with Dave. Dave is our special guest tonight, if you don't know him already. And the links, I will change and add Sam's link into the description. It's not in there right now because we had a little last minute change. So, Dave, if you want to go ahead.
Yeah, hi, I'm Dave. Yeah, I go by Midwest Picker on YouTube. I've been eBay seller since 2002. YouTube 2008, kind of when it first started. But I got back into reselling May of 2019, going crazy, like super part-time. So full-time RN, part-time reseller, part-time YouTube content creator. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All my net profit is behind me on the wall. Don't really make a lot of money doing this. That's about it.
Nice.
So are you just doing it to like add to your collection and for fun? Is that like your main objective, or do you want to make money doing it one day?
I do it as a hobby for fun. I'm 13 years away from retiring, so I'll probably ramp up the older I get, and then closer to retirement, do it for actual income. But right now, my focus on my YouTube channel is helping new people to reselling. The long story is my sister wanted to get into eBay and reselling, so I made those how-to videos to help her out, and then she said, well, why don't you just make them public instead of private YouTube videos just for her? So that's why I started, how to ship and how to source and how to list and how to research, all that kind of stuff. Whether it's Mercari, eBay, Craigslist, doesn't matter. Just kind of helping out new people. Yeah, and it just kind of grew from there. So I'm not, I'm not kind of determined to get 1,000 subs and monetize. It's not a real big deal or a big goal for me. If it happens, it happens. That's cool. But too focused on real life and family and full-time work right now.
Yeah.
It keeps kicking it. You can. I'm trying to convince Brad to let me use his hotspot for the desktop because my phone is not cutting it right now, but he wants to play his game and it's his birthday. So if we can't put comments up on the screen, somebody else hopefully can see the comments, which I'm very hit or miss on them. Let me know if we have questions if I don't see them.
I got my
we'll
laptop
just go
open,
with
so
it.
I'm kind of peeking. Yeah.
All good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hear you, Dave. You know, definitely got to get that balance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, did we lose her?
Yeah. To the video game.
You didn't lose me. I'm hiding. I'm having a discussion. Private discussion.
All right, Calvin, you go.
Yeah, so everyone knows my name is Calvin. YouTube, Instagram is what I'm most active on, the Kelly Hustle. And yeah, pretty much what I'm here on YouTube doing is just documenting, my journey as a now recent full-time reseller. And I flip for a profit. And hopefully, I can learn. I've already learned so much from everyone in the community. So hopefully I can give back. Somebody can learn something from me. And, just kind of keep this cycle going.
Nice.
Sam. Sam was just here. So Tommy said Sam is always on a live, and I think Sam does like 2 or 3 lives a day, and I don't know how.
Wow.
With the new baby, with the brand new baby.
I think it's a sleep deprivation. You're currently witnessing the psychological breakdown of a man. No, I'm just kidding. My name is Sam. I'm the Dapper Tiger, but it's not about me today. I am here in place for Chris, Flip with Chris. He is a reseller. He's doing amazing. If you haven't seen his It card video, go watch that. Give him some love. Let him know that you missed him tonight because he couldn't be here. He's hustling. He's actually doing something that getting paid for versus like besides Kat, who's actually going to pay for this. We're not. So kudos to Chris. Go show him some love. Let him know that you guys love and miss him. And hopefully he'll be back next week and be here with you guys. So, and I'm just appreciative. But tonight I'm like the Ben Affleck to like the Matt Damon. And so it's not about me.
Oh my goodness.
Kat, does everyone know you?
I think so.
I don't know. If you guys don't know me, I'm Kat. I'm the nurse flipper, and my internet sucks. So we have like hotspot, and it runs out of fast hotspot, and it renews in 3 days. So like it's like the slowest of slow right now. They're like, you can still have it, but it's gonna be really crappy. So that's what's going on. Brad says it's 600 megabits. If anybody knows how slow that is, that's what I'm dealing with right now. But yeah, like Calvin saying like learning from others. I was telling Calvin, and I don't know if I told you or not, Sam, but like I had 3 people today either tag me or message me that had awesome flips because of stuff they saw in my videos. And that is my whole point for doing this. And one of them was a $900 profit.
Wow.
And so to hear somebody say, hey, I found this because I watched you and I picked it up and I just made $900 is amazing. Even making $20, like if you make $20 more, like that's why I'm doing it, is to help people learn. I learn so much from watching other people's videos, and it doesn't really matter how long you've been doing it. It really does not matter because we all have different knowledge. Like Sam's doing Mercari a lot, and like Calvin and Sam both do like the video games and stuff like that. I don't know anything about that. So like we each have our own little like area of specialty. Dave, you do a lot of glass too, like I do, right? But not. Yeah. Is it the same or is it different than?
Yeah, I do uranium glass. I just learn as I go, and Tim, over the years is a big help too. He's like a walking computer. But yeah, that's the first thing I do when I go to a thrift store. Every thrift store, every estate sale in the nation has clothes and glass every time.
Right.
And people are intimidated by glass. So if I go to an estate sale, Salvation Army, Goodwill, I head right to the glass because not nobody, but fewer people go there because they just don't know what to look for. They don't want to ship it. They're intimidated. So I hit that first. And then other people hit the clothes, but there's clothes everywhere and glass.
Nice, man.
Right. Yeah. And that's like, I think the more you learn though, like I'm trying to think like looking at the booty shorts because like Troy was picking them up and just like different little stuff. I'm looking at baseball cards and I probably should, baseball and basketball, I probably shouldn't be, but whatever, I'll learn the hard way, which is the only way I really learn. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta, but it's crazy. And I think everybody needs to realize like I might kick butt with one thing, but you're not going to be able to. No matter, like it could be a bunch of different reasons. But like Rev can kick butt with basketball cards and I could try hard and lose my butt. So like it's not a guarantee when you go and do this stuff. If you comp stuff out, you're pretty good to go. But just overall, like doing a lot of it, like Chris is doing tons. Like Chris has almost caught me on a 90-day total using basketball cards.
Crazy.
But we can't find them. Like here, I've tried to find them. I can't find them. And it's just, you know, it's a little bit harder. And like I think Colton's in the chat, like Colton bought all this jewelry from me and he's like, I don't want to list this. Like he doesn't want to do it, you know? But that's how it goes. Like I have a shelf full of jewelry right now myself. I'll go like months. I'll have that like 30 pounds of jewelry. It'll sit there for 2 months before I feel like listing and dealing with jewelry again.
Yeah.
But it's whatever because I've made my money back on it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm not, I mean, I am kind of losing money by it just sitting there, but I'm listing other stuff in the meantime. So I go through, I think it was actually on Tim's premiere over the years earlier today. We were talking about Tommy. So we were like Tim was saying he goes through phases and I do the same thing. So I might be like gung-ho on jewelry for what, like a month or 2 months. And then I might not buy any again for another 6 months, maybe even a year.
Yeah.
But then I'll be like, oh, I'm out of jewelry. I should get some more. Like I go through phases. I don't know if you guys do that. Like Calvin, you're finding hats like crazy right now. But like, I don't know.
Crazy.
Are you going to get to a point where you're like, okay, there's too many hats?
Not on hats for the simple fact that they're just easy listers, and the ones that I'm coming across, I mean, just in my demographic, those vintage farm hats, man. I mean,
yeah,
I can find a steady flow of them, and like this is something. So when it comes to learning, like you could watch as much as you want to on YouTube, but until you actually get out there and try to look for what you learn to look for, you're gonna make mistakes, and then you'll get to the point to where you're like, all right, maybe it takes 1 or 2 times. You know an item could sell good, but it's just not the item that you want to sell. Like for me, you influenced me to buy jewelry, and I haven't listed one piece of jewelry since I bought it.
You need to send me that though. You found good jewelry though. You found
good jewelry, yeah,
silver jewelry.
And I just cannot
give you the $10 that you paid.
I can't come to list that damn shit. So that, you know, there's certain things now that, okay, I experienced it and I know it's good, but it's just like, you know, I don't know. I don't even know where to start on listing jewelry. That's the thing.
Yeah. Well,
I walk right by it.
Colton's like, he's asking you about LuLaRoe. When I first started researching, like anybody who was like talking about LuLaRoe was like kind of stay away from it. And Colton's like one of the few that I hear like, yeah, it kicks.
Colton sells some LuLaRoe.
I know.
Every video he has one LuLaRoe going out.
Like,
I found a pair of LuLaRoe like French bulldog pants, and they're one of the unicorns. And like I have had I probably have like 6 watchers, and I have them priced at $50 because I saw other ones sell for over that. There are some that sold like 20 to 30, but there were some that sold for 65 and 75. So I'm like, well, I'll sit on them. I paid $4 at the thrift store. I don't care until somebody wants to come and pay me $50 for these dog pants, you know, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I you know, it's I kind of knew, like, the more research and the more I got into this, like LuLaRoe was like one of those items that it was really hot and then it kind of just tanked because the market got flooded. But Colton was telling me, like, you know, I wouldn't go spending, you know, $3 or something like that on a piece, but yeah, if you can get it in bulk, you know, and get that cost lower per piece, then it makes sense because, you know, he's selling them for like $12, you know, $10, $12, and those things add up. Like I said, I'm never turning down the $10 bill, you know.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I mean, like, I've been selling like the Blu-rays that I got, and I'm making $5 off of them, $4 or $5.
Yeah.
But that adds up. Like, I mean, I keep pushing for that 30K. I'm sitting at 28.5, and I, for whatever reason, can't move the needle on it. But like, that's for mostly $10 stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that stuff adds up. But even like, we're not spending, like, it took me an hour to pack like 15 this morning. You know, it's not a lot of time. And even like the Blu-rays, like I said in one of my videos, but I listed 17 in an hour, and that was with editing every picture on PhotoView. 17 of them I listed an hour. It's front and back, and that's it. you know, so I don't mind like doing that. Siggy, I don't know, like I'm really missing stuff, but I know Siggy was asking about managed payments. I have not gotten the notification, and I will hold out as long as I can. I'm a PayPal person. I like PayPal. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah, I think I like it just because it's what I'm, you know, it's what you're used to right now, you know. I like it just because, you know, I'm used to it. I get my money right away if I want it.
So you're already on, you're on managed payments, or you're on PayPal?
No, not yet. I'm still on PayPal. They keep I keep getting alerts all the time though. Managed payments. So I'm holding out. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I tried to sign up and they declined me. Might be because I have a lot of coins. I don't know, but
you can't sell coins on the managed payments.
Well, Dominic just posted a video saying that's not true anymore. That they fixed that problem.
Yeah, that would be a huge issue because that's a huge market on eBay. You know, that's where most people out there in the world, cards. I mean, if you're out there in the world and you're looking for those two things, you're going to eBay.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm not afraid of it.
But asking the detriment. For me, it's just changed. It's something I don't know. It's something I haven't. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've been using PayPal for 20 years. You know, or since it started. I started eBay like in '99, so I've been using PayPal for a long time, and that's just what I'm used to. And that's probably for me the biggest thing. I know some people like it because they got like Apple Pay and they've got the Samsung Pay, so it like opens up stuff for like the newer like generation and newer people. But I think like they can use whatever credit card, not even be signed up with PayPal through PayPal on eBay as well.
Yeah.
So Sam, are you on managed payments or you're still on PayPal?
I'm still on PayPal, but I mean I'm kind of used to it just from how Macari handles money.
Right.
So.
And I did hear like one of my big things was I'm paying out typically $100 to $200 a day in shipping. So like, and I mean, I can of course build that in and plan for it. I would prefer it not come out of my pocket, but I obviously could, you know, switch stuff around. But I did see somewhere that eBay managed payments will allow you to print your shipping labels from the held funds. So they're not gonna pull, like you're not gonna have to pay. You can pull from the money that's being held. If I understood that correctly. What's so funny, Sam?
The door just like blew open, like in my patio deck. The wind is so hard right now. I don't know if we're getting like a tornado or whatever. But whatever, it's all good. Roll on.
Where are you at, Sam?
I'm in Illinois.
Oh, okay.
The wind's going sideways today, and all of a sudden, like the door just opened and like hit me.
Calvin's in corn country, and I know Cat's in Florida.
Yeah.
Celeste is asking 28K per what? 28K for 90 days is my total. So I'm close to doing 10,000 a month, and I would like to do 12,000 a month as a goal. I'd really like to hit 150,000 in sales for the year, which I might be able to pull it out through Q4 if I bust my butt, maybe. I'm at like my rolling total right now is 75,000 for the last 12 months. But 5 months of last year I wasn't selling. So
real quick, Nikki T just said that they sold a GameCube.
I saw that full price in 4 hours.
Yeah, would you guys list it at? And did you have any games bundled with it? Because I just listed one last night with 5 games. And I got a bunch of watchers on it right now, but
what'd you list it at?
129. I did 129 free shit.
Yeah, I'm ballsy. I listed one with 4 controllers and a bunch of games for 230.
Yeah, mine has 2 GameStop controllers, and the games are like $10 games or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy, I'll send you all the codes.
Okay.
On Instagram.
Colton, I don't know about that, the fees. I heard they're like a tiny bit cheaper, but I think it's about like lateral. I don't think it's
Like it still works out to be 13%.
between the two, I think so, yeah. I heard somebody say it's like 1% or something cheaper. I mean, that's negligible. If you're sourcing right, 1 or 2% is not gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
Like I source right, and so that promoted doesn't hurt me, so I can get stuff sold. Yeah. You know.
Hey, I'm sure whatever it is, it's a nice, like eBay will probably make money off of it. You know.
Yeah.
Aha! I got a question to pop up. The first one, yeah.
Hey, Tommy.
I'm having to hit reload on StreamYard like twice a minute. Just FYI. So I send offers to watchers, I would say at least 10 times a day. Every time one pops up, and typically it's more like I'll have like 3 to 5, and in the morning when I get up, I'll have like 7 to 10. And I send those as soon as I see them, because I figure the quicker after they see my item, the more likely they are to purchase it. And I would say probably over 50% of my sales, like the last couple months, have come from me sending offers to watchers. I price to where I can offer them a good amount off and still be in profit. So I price, you know, and then I have my sale as well. So I have room to entice them to buy it right then with my offer. I put on Instagram, and it'll be in my video tomorrow. I picked up a pair of shoes for $1.50, and in an hour after listing them, I had a watcher. I sent an offer, and they bought them for like $28, and I paid $1.50 an hour after I listed. So that person watched it. I sent the offer. They took it. So I've heard of some people sending them only on Fridays, like payday. There's different theories to like when to send it, but I think the faster the better.
Yeah, I'm like you, Kat. As soon as I wake up, the first thing I do when I wake up, I open up eBay and I send out offers. I don't like. I got a few items that I could send to offers, but they're like $6.99, $5.99. I'm not gonna bug those. You're either gonna pay the $5.99, or I'm not gonna send the offer on that. But most other things I send offers on. The people that are watching and that you could send offers to, those are your hot leads. Like, don't just leave them out there hanging. Like, they just need a little push to go ahead and buy your item. So yeah, definitely send offers. But it is good when you send out an offer, and then a few minutes later somebody comes in and buys it at full price. That's the best.
So like I was gonna say, it lets you send offers if people have just looked at it. They don't even have to put it in their watch list. I've gotten offers from people, like from stuff I was looking at, like researching. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, I did not watch the item. And like that seller sent me an offer. So it's not just people that watch it. It says it is, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you go. Dave, you go first.
Or what?
There's a question. I actually put one down there.
What stores that each of you have, and then made you decide?
Don's also had a question too.
Yeah, I have this. Is it called Starter Store? It's the one up from the very smallest one.
Yeah, I think that one's 100 listing. Is it 100?
250.
Okay.
250. Yeah,
that's the one I have.
I think that's what I got on the Nurse Flipper store. It's like $7.99 or something a month if you don't do a yearly contract.
Yeah, and I'm up to about 310 listings, so I'm a little bit over, but it'll be a long time until I upgrade from that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at the 250 store. I'm at the 250 store. I'm at like 332 listed, but every time I keep listing, and stuff's going out. So my sell-through rate is a little over 100% right now. So stuff's been going good. But yeah, I don't think I'll ever want to get past like 500. Like I kind of want to stay at that 500 mark, like get to that level, and kind of just hopefully stuff selling.
Yeah, Chris's sell-through rate's crazy. He has like more sold than he has listed. His is insane.
It is stupid. He has like 280 listed and like 700 and something sold. Like it's
crazy,
bonkers. Like
that is a quick
it's
flip.
Insane.
Yeah,
it's
mine's
crazy.
I have long tail stuff, but he has quick flips, which is really good.
Yeah, definitely.
Sam, do you even have a store on eBay?
I got the free $3.99 store.
So I have two stores. I have the premier one that is $59.99 a month for my main store, and I have 1,600 listings on that one. And because of all this free stuff they've been giving out, I haven't paid any extra insertion fees because that store does only come with 1,000. And then I have the starter store, the 250 that Dave and Calvin have for my new store, which is the Nurse Clipper store. That I started when I was on restriction. I kind of like having that little backup. And yeah, so Sam, Chris, Sam, Sam, Tommy.
I got it. I actually don't send out promotions to likers. I only promote generally, basically because like if you do a promotion to likers and it's an automatic 10% discount commitment that you're making. I was like, and I think of it like that's two opportunities to like promote that out again. And Mercari does a great job of notifying likers of stuff like, oh, somebody else liked it. You better go check it out. Don't want to miss out. Yeah, if you guys like stuff on Mercari, you'll know. And if somebody adds it to their cart, it kind of motivates folks. So as long as I'm listing stuff or I'm promoting it right, and obviously I'm finding, I'm dealing with like video games and toys right now. So longer tail items like handcraft stuff and like vintage stuff. Like I have a couple of vintage things that are sitting up. Like I'll promote those a little more often just to breathe some life into it, and eventually, it works out. I've never really had to. I've never had good luck promoting to likers like that, so I'm like, why am I going to miss out on that 5%? So
I used to make a lot of sales when I was hitting Mercari harder because I would price up the 30% almost like I do on eBay. And then I'd send them an offer at 30% off, which really was what I wanted anyways. Yeah. And I could send like 10 offers in the morning and I would get at least 2 sales from it when I was really hitting it hard. But that's because I was pricing up. And I figure if they like it at my high price, like they'll be happy if I send them this 30% off. But I haven't been hitting Mercari that hard. I haven't even been cross posting like I need to. And I pay for List Perfectly, so I need to use it. But I don't know. It's hard. Like I go where my money's coming from. So I do have these other platforms enlisted, but I put the most time and effort into eBay.
Yeah. And I mean, I think it helps, I mean, who cares? Like as long as you're making your 90, your 28,000 over 90 days somewhere, right? Who cares?
Right. Tommy, I hate that too. Like the promoting, like just the general public, that's so stupid. And you would think with Mercari promoting that commercial thing that would be like at least like increased or like just totally gone or something. Yeah. I don't see why they care how many items you put on sale.
I think it's probably just like to prevent people from being spammy
or business.
Yeah, but I have a feeling like Mercari Pro though, they're gonna take the governor off. I have a feeling they're gonna let bigger accounts do it. Why not? Why not
like promote more? Yeah.
Yeah, if they're gonna, because they're already promising putting your stuff in front of more eyeballs on Google Shop. So, like, it's just another reason to sweeten the pot to take, business from Posh, from Etsy, from all those platforms. So,
So Tommy's saying he can't find that info. I think you sent me a link, Sam, and I did not do anything with it. I will not lie, but maybe you can send that link to Tommy. Yeah, Josh is saying like he sends offers every day, definitely for sure. Look, everybody loves your hats. Calvin's like the hat man.
I have a hat.
I'm not the hat man. I just
You guys need to check out Cernox. That's the hat man.
So, Steve, do you mean finding a box to put something
Florida State.
in?
Florida State.
Yeah,
Go Gators.
99 cents. They source that.
There you go.
The funny thing is, we have a Florida State wall hanging on our window because the sun like puts a glare on our TV, and I got that in a box lot. And then the baby has a really cute Florida State recliner because it was $2 at the auction. So we're
Y'all wanna
Gator
see a
fans
hat?
with like all this FSU stuff all over our
I'll
house.
show y'all a hat.
Oh yeah.
That one's
That's
nice.
That's a clean hat right there.
Did you clean it?
No, it came like that.
Oh.
Look, I'm telling you, I just got hats on deck.
Mm-hmm.
There's not
go
one
ahead,
like this.
show some.
There's not one like this, and I'm probably gonna start this probably like at $2.99.
Might as well.
And yeah, I'm gonna start at $2.99 and just see where it goes. But yeah, I got the K brand right there. Look for that. Oh, K brand. Yeah, I mean
Nice.
this one. This a fine right here, and then this denim one too. Denim.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's a swingster. Swingster
Alright.
hat, but denim.
They say
This
I
is
need a hat.
there's one listed right now for I believe it's like $139. So
Wow.
yeah.
Man.
But I got a bunch of hats, man, and again, like I said, I scored today, so
Did you see
on
Cernox?
another.
Did you see Cernox videos on hat restoration stuff?
Yeah, I was watching his video on the foam because
Yeah.
a lot of the hats the foam was just kind of like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, he had the video about like
decaying.
removing the phone out of foam.
Yeah. Yeah. So I did have to go through a bunch of the hats that I had, or that I have, and I did have to clean the foam out. But I mean, they look good. I didn't want to deal with explaining that in the description. I'd rather just clear it out. And yeah, but I got a bunch of good hats right now. Like I could list nothing but hats for a while and be good. Like high quality hats.
Sweet.
Yeah,
man.
man.
You're in the right part of the country for hats too.
Yeah, like I said, there's so many farms out here. Like
Oh
the
man.
agriculture industry is insane. So
Yeah.
hats galore. Hats galore.
James, this is an auction. What do you want to bid? We will take your money, my friend. Go ahead.
Hold on, let me find something.
Calvin, Leroy
Yo.
is saying you were ignoring him on Instagram. And Leroy is my man. So you
When was
can't.
I ignoring them?
I wonder if it's in your request. Do you look at your request? Sometimes I don't notice it.
No. I see him. I see it. I was chopping it up with him in the message, but he would say something, then I would say something back, and then it would be it would just kind of be left at that.
Leroy is Leroy. He said,
Yeah,
he thinks you don't know who he is. Everybody,
No, I know.
Leroy's starting a channel. He has this cool logo. I'm going to throw him up there. It's so little though. I can't. $5. No, not sold. No. Nope. Steve has 5 on the hat. Gotta keep going.
Here we go. There's a reserve on that hat.
Huh.
I'm not. So somebody else is doing this because I can't do it from Florida.
Starting the auction early. Usually you have to sit for an hour and a half, 2 hours before you get any action. Let me go get my hammer.
Yeah.
Hey Tim, I got a hat score today that's pretty damn good, man. I'm gonna make a video about that tomorrow. I'll probably put it out on Saturday, but I got a video.
Did Steve clarify? I took his question off. Steve, do you mean like find a box to ship something? Will you please clarify? Because like I don't care. I will put 3 boxes together to send something. And I have put 3 boxes together. I have like long pole things, shower curtains that I sold, and I put 3 USPS priority shoe boxes together.
Yeah.
Stuff some newspaper around them, and off they went. And those were free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only boxes I've ever bought are the 8x8x8s. Everything else, like big boxes for like combo units, I mean anything. I've got my boxes for free. Whether it's from, I collected a lot of them when I was working at Verizon because we get shipments in every day, and I would just stack them and stack them and stack them. And we still know people there, so I can go there, get boxes anytime I want. And then of course the free USPS boxes. Yeah, you could build clubhouses with those damn things.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, friends and family works for me.
Yeah, I did buy the combo unit boxes off of Amazon. I think I paid like $2 a box because I was selling like quite a few, and I was making like 60 to 100 bucks profit on each one. So I don't care. Like instead of like hunting, I bought like the exact perfect size for the DVD VCR combo unit, and then the rest I just get like my first class boxes, like the 4x4x6, the 6x8x10 for hats. And then I buy poly bags too, because I send a lot of clothes that if I put them in a box, they'd go over a pound. So I use a lot of polys to ship first class.
For sure.
Yeah, I got a closet full of boxes. Just telling your friends and family what you do. They bring me all their bubble wrap, their air pillows, their Amazon boxes. I got a closet off camera full of boxes. So I always find the size I need.
Harry's winning on the hat at $7. Does anybody want to bid more on Calvin's hat?
What hat? What hat you talking
They're
about?
auctioning your hat and you don't even know it.
Yeah.
Nah, let me know. Which one?
Don't say going once.
Gosh, man, now I got tons. I mean, these are all $50+ hats right here. $50+ hats.
So y'all got to add some zeros behind those bids if you want Calvin's hats.
Yeah, just crazy.
So, like, have you got that new haul hats? You're going to do a video on it. You got more today, right, Calvin?
Yeah, so the hats that I'm showing you right now, I have a video. I just have to edit that. So then today, so that's one video. So today I went to kind of like a private pick. My buddy invited me out. And I know it sucks I feel bad because I know he would have got him if I wouldn't have gone.
Calvin done quite stuff from his buddy.
Yeah, but I got him, and there's probably over 300 hats. That's kind
crazy.
of a preview of them. Some K brand vintage Viking hats. I mean, they're just snap-on tool hats, like vintage, like. So I have to go through them. I haven't even really just like barely peeked at them, and probably over 300 hats for like $40. So once I go through those, I'm gonna put a video up on that, man. So it's just the hat scores for me right now are insane, and they're high value hats. So easy listers, man. Easy listers.
I just want to say, Rebel, there should be a setting. Like I have my non-paying bidder, it auto files at 48 hours. And like, I don't mess with that. It closes at 7 days. So my item gets back on as fast as possible if somebody is not going to pay. And then Sam, they're asking, and I don't know if you know any different than me. Stevo's asking if you can use the free boxes from Mercari.
So the short answer is no. Because if you're using USPS on Mercari, it's mostly first class because anything over a pound automatically gets bumped up to UPS or FedEx. So
it's they're the cheaper options by like $2 if you're using Mercari.
So unless like you're using Pirate Ship, no, you cannot use USPS priority anything for it. So I have like manila little padded like 6x9 padded envelopes for all of my first class stuff, and that usually works for like DVDs and small items. And then poly mailers for clothes, and then I just go dumpster diving for boxes. Like
yes, sir.
Everybody's has been getting Amazon packages like lately, so it hasn't. Finding boxes is not an issue for me.
Not a problem.
Yeah. I had to show that to Texas Val. We have this ongoing joke about tape. I have this vintage priority mail blue tape.
I remember when you got tape for free. That was so awesome. And then they're like, nope.
You cannot get that
No more
anymore.
free tape.
Nope, that's an unused roll of blue tape. You cannot get anymore from the Priority. Nope,
Damn.
nope. You can get clear tape, but you can't get blue tape.
Mm.
And I'm holding on to that
There's a
baby.
question for you and probably Sam. I use my 8x6x10 boxes
Yeah.
that I got free from eBay. That's what I use for hats.
Yeah, I use 8x8x8 right off of eBay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it gives you room. It gives you room to put for certain hats. Like I shipped out one of those hats yesterday, sold for $55. So I made sure I didn't want it moving around in the box. I didn't want to cut it down. I just put some, kind of a void fill paper and threw the hat in, and it's a perfect fit.
I saw a question about hours.
Yeah, that's for you.
Ba, ba, ba. How many hours? Yeah. How much time a week are you putting to reselling? Man, that's a good question. Probably, I would say on average, 2 hours a day. And a lot of time on the weekends. Yeah.
So I will say, Dave, you do Monday through Friday, though, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, banker's hours.
So that I think is a big difference for me that a lot of people might not realize. I only work 3 days a week. They are very long days, but I'm off 4 days a week. So I have time to go pick this stuff up from the auctions, and I list a lot one of those days. So I have 4 days off compared to if you have a Monday through Friday job, you only got 2 days off. You know, so I've got a ton of time off.
And I work from home too, so I can sneak off to the post office on my lunch break and do kind of stuff here while I'm working. So not quite the same, but you got to have a balance. I don't know how Kat does it, and Commonwealth Picker and Matt out in California part-time. I don't know how they work full-time and do the volume they do. It's amazing.
So I think Calvin and Sam both know. I'll give you guys a little tidbit here. There are 51 people watching, if I'm seeing correctly. I know Tim knows because I had to tell Tim. But I am hoping to be picking up on Friday over 200 vintage shirts and hats and some button-ups. Pretty big money-wise, but I'm bidding on them all. And Leroy is who I have up there with the everything sells. And I was talking to Leroy about it too, and he's like, "No, you got to pick a few." And I'm like, "Leroy, do you not know me? I don't pick a few. I want them all. I don't want just a little bit." So I'm hoping to have a really good, and it probably, if I go pick it up Friday, it would probably be my Sunday video, that haul video would be on. And it's the pickup's near the beach, so I'm hoping to get some cool footage. Got Siggy, my internet is horrible, and I'm out of my fast speed, so it's more horrible than normal. So I'm sorry. We actually are looking into some kind. So Flippin' Flamingos, I don't know if they're still in here. They sent me a Verizon jetpack they sent me for free, and we're trying to figure out if we put a SIM card in the jetpack, it might run off of it is a hotspot, and it would be cheaper than paying for a jetpack. We're trying to figure out how we want to go about activating it, and I'm hoping that will work better because I can put it in the window where the signal's better. What'd you bring, Calvin?
Oh no, I had to get my charger for my computer. It died.
I thought you were going to share something with us.
No, my computer died.
An NES
hey, where are you?
Sealed in the
where
box.
are you? Where are you at right now on the bids, Kat? Are you leading them right now?
None of them are anywhere near my max.
Okay.
I will tell you that.
Are you just watching them right now?
No, I bid on every single one. I couldn't resist. And I'm winning all of them except for one lot. So these vintage shirts and hats are in lots of 10 to 20, and there are over 50 lots. And I'm bidding on every single one of them.
Hide your hats.
We
hide
will see. But
Yeah.
I know, so this auction site, it's not a high bid site. It's like a private owned little company. And I got stuff swiped from me before on this site. They do not do a close. So somebody and I'm glad I saw the wrong time zone because it's Thursday and I work Thursday and I thought they were ending at 7, but they're ending at 9 p.m. So I'll be home where I can concentrate, watch it. But the problem is they end like 30 seconds apart. So I'm probably gonna have to decide like what's my max bid, and that's it. Like I'm just gonna have to put it and ignore it. I'm not gonna ignore it.
When it gets to 5 minutes, or when it gets to 5 minutes, just put in your max.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's why I put in some of my bids now, because I'm hoping tomorrow and Thursday at work I'll have a little bit of downtime. Now I'm not gonna, because I said that. But the lots that are higher, because there are some that are significantly like higher per piece, I'm gonna try and like dissect those, research, and see like why are people already like pushing these so high. You know, is there like one shirt in there that's worth like $100 where I would be okay to bid, you know, $60-$70 on this whole lot? Or what? There's
that's what my buddy who is a reseller full time. Today he won a high bid auction. One of them was a lot of decanters, and he won it for $11, but no one was bidding on it. And he focused in on one decanter in there. It was a University of Michigan, and it has some other stuff to it. But there's 3 sold comps for like 150. Whoa. So he was able to kind of, narrow down, kind of like what you're saying, Kat. Really try to do as much research as you can on the photos, and then if something comes out, then you can bid up to a certain amount than when you thought you could initially.
Mm-hmm. Right, and that's what I do with every lot I buy. I find that one thing that's going to pay for that whole lot. Like I just got to sell that one thing, and then everything else is all profit. That's how I do with every. It keeps popping up. Florida, dead bodies on beach connected to wild car chase. Does anybody know about this? It keeps popping up on my phone.
What?
That's some
dead bodies in ocean connected to wild car chase. That's what it says.
Local.
You are in Florida.
That's some local news.
It's my local news, I know.
Yeah.
That's a normal day in Florida.
Bodies washing up on the beach, oh, look, and I got the water back here, so.
Hey, Celeste said she likes heavy metal tees.
So these vintage tees are, let me see. Oh, that's you, isn't it, wearing that shirt?
There's a heavy metal tee right there. Who's that guy?
Hey.
Oh, I gave it away.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Before all of you were born, probably.
Not me, Dave.
That'd be like 1986.
I don't think we're I don't think we're that far apart in age, Dave.
Yeah.
I don't think we're that far apart.
Me too, Dave.
Me too.
That's a lie. Both of you.
No?
Yeah.
Chris is young.
Until they're not, so.
Shit, I'm about to be 38, I think.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yeah.
Sam, they're asking, is that you?
That's Chris. That's not Sam. That's Chris.
I am Chris substitute. I don't even want to say 2.0 because I don't think I'm better than Chris. He's killing it. He's grinding right now, and he's making money on his eBay store. So I'm just gonna be his promoter tonight. I'm man. Mm-hmm. He is so rich now. He's doing so well. He's trying out to
be a stand-in.
Because he's focused on making money right now. So
yeah.
My shirts though are not like heavy metal. These are all they're from around the world, and they're like beachy bar Hawaiian shirts.
Those are cool.
Which is perfect for me.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with the ocean and the beach, and I love the see, Dave's got a Wienerlicious shirt. The Wienerlicious shirt.
All right.
Wienerlicious.
I'm a child.
That's a hard word to say.
Start the bids at $10 for this used shirt.
Leroy, no, I am
$1.99.
not telling you what auction site it is. I love you, but I do not love you that much.
Does he live near you, Kat?
He does not.
No.
If that were me and I saw this in South Carolina, I would drive. I don't know if Leroy has a brother in Florida that is not far from me, though, that could pick stuff up for him.
Yeah.
I trust Leroy, but no.
Yeah, other
It's
resellers.
actually like this site is not like, it's not a like national site. It's one that was basically started because of COVID and all of the estate companies that had no way to like run their estate sales. It's like a little, like, one guy runs this site for different estate companies that can't have in-person estate sales. That's how this started. And I had like written on somebody's list at a garage sale or something, and that's how I got notified.
Yeah.
So if you go to estate sales or garage sales and they have sign up, because I just signed up the one that my thrifting video is going to come out on Friday. I signed up at theirs and just got a notification saying that they had like entered my email. I was signed up with them. They are where my in-laws are. And so like, if I see stuff, like I actually won stuff off of an auction and had my in-laws bring it here to me today because they came to see my husband for his birthday. And they stopped at the auction and picked stuff up and brought it to me. So.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I didn't say winner, I said wiener.
Yeah. big winner.
Just to clarify.
Sonny's in the house. Yeah, Calvin, do you ever feel like there's hardly any resellers near you because you're sourcing videos and haul videos? It's like you're the only reseller for 100 miles. I mean, you're picking it all up.
There's definitely some resellers around me. Like I said, my buddy Eric, he was my manager at Verizon, and he went full time from manager to full time reseller. But if he goes to a garage sale before me, like I almost don't even. I don't even really go. I don't follow up because we have similar eyes, and there's certain things I'm a little bit better at. But I mean, I know he's gonna go for pretty much the same stuff I would go for, so I don't even follow him up. But aside from him, I mean, we got some killers around us. I know it for sure. You see them all the time. Yep.
I got a few around me, but they all go for clothes. You know, I go to the Goodwill in the rich part of town, and it's like I'm a kid in a candy store. I'm just grabbing stuff new in the box from the 1980s. I'm like, nobody sees it.
Yeah. The thing I've noticed though, like of all the resellers, you know, that I notice when I'm out and about, I'm a little bit younger than most of them, so I think I can hit more spots. They seem like they're a little bit more seasoned, and they're really looking for. I noticed they're looking for specific things because there's this one guy that I know I've seen back to back weekends, and he's always looking at like pots and like cast iron and you know, things like that and glass. So I don't really see him as a threat, but I know he's a reseller for sure.
He has a niche.
He has his niche, and but the more you go, you know, if I go to garage, hell, I went to my first garage sale today. You know, but when you have that opportunity to go, I mean, there's gonna be enough. If you give yourself more chances, you're gonna run into a lot more things, and you're just gonna get lucky. Like these last two hat hauls I have, I just got lucky. I got real lucky. But you got to take advantage, and the only way to take advantage is by going out, you know. But everyone doesn't have the time, and that's the thing that makes a difference as far as me being a full timer, is because I do have a lot more time to go source, while everyone else, you know, doesn't have that opportunity. So I have to take advantage of that. Like for me, Thursday garage sales are the best day because not too many people are going to be going to a Thursday garage sale. Most people are still going to be at their typical 9 to 5s, And so I capitalize on that Thursday because you're the only competition that's going to be there are the resellers,
right?
Not the average person who just wants to get out and enjoy the sun. It's going to be the people who are serious about it. So start on Thursday if you can. It's highly recommended.
How about showing up at the end, though? Like I think that's the impressive part. Like with the Commonwealth, sometimes he shows up when everybody's leaving, and he's still finding some crazy stuff.
And that's what I like.
Yeah.
Like I'll let y'all all go pick, and I guarantee you I can go find money.
Yeah. And like Nikki said in that comment, I have 2 thrift stores that are mom and pop thrift stores. I swear nobody knows they exist. I go there once a month. I find computer parts new in the box, hard drives. I mean, you name it. Sony Walkman in the package. It's like, no way does a reseller know this place exists. So I have 2 like that.
Yeah.
It is sweet.
Yeah, my little one, I found and I think I just sold the last of them. I found tons of brand new dirt bike parts that were worth like $30 a piece in the package. Like they were all brand new. So somebody I don't know if they had like a dirt bike shop or, what they were doing, but they there were tons of them and they had them marked at like $10 each. And I'm like, how much for all? And she's like, $10. I'm like, okay. Like the little lady that manages it, but I don't know if they're opening. Sunny's saying they don't speak. I have got people's cards and made friends in the thrift store. Like I see other people checking stuff and I'm like, oh, where do you sell? And so I don't care.
Yeah.
And one guy though, he was just picking art. He art prints, and he would find $1,000 paintings at Goodwill, but I don't know about that stuff.
Right.
It depends. You kind of get the vibe. You'll see some other resellers that are cool. They'll chat it up, and then you see some who just kind of I know what you're doing. Yeah, I know what you're doing. You know what I'm doing. Stay out of my way. Let me find my money, and that's cool. I mean, there's this one guy that I met. I met this one guy. His name is Doug, and I would see him every day. And finally, he was like, "Hey, man," he was like, he was talking about, so he was like, "I got a bunch of shit at my house. You should come." And he's a reseller, but he's a true collector as well. And his house was just ridiculous, like Coke product, Pepsi product, like old coolers, and
Harry's house.
Signs.
Harry's got so much stuff.
Yeah, it was insane. So yeah, it depends. There's resellers that'll look at you crazy, and there's resellers that'll be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Dude, I love it. Because there's this one dude. He scans books. He comes in. He's always got his glasses on, like Terminator. It's like skinny brother, and he's got those Bluetooth book scanners. And cards. Bloop, 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 bloop. He's like a machine. I just watch. I film.
Yeah.
And I wish I could document it like a one of those BBC nature things. Like, here we are in the wild, observing a reseller, watching how he scan these books.
Oh yeah.
You should interview him, man. I think I'm gonna do that next time I go to a thrift store. If I'm out and about and I notice a reseller, I'm gonna try to interview him on the spot.
Dude,
I have a channel. Can I ask you some questions?
Yeah, definitely.
I see them at book sales too. They don't care. They just whip that scanner out and it's like bing, 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 bing.
I did books last year for a while. That's how I was. I'd scan them like crazy. I had a Bluetooth scanner.
Yeah.
Well, I had a friend who works at Half Price Books, and she's like, yeah, they're mean. Like the book resellers, they're like just like
they're brutal.
They have it's like a team, and they just like bully everybody out of the store, and they just start scanning. I'm like, whoa, I didn't know there was like a book mafia.
Yeah, they never smile either. They seem real grumpy.
Yeah, probably because they're just scanning books.
Yeah. I went to a library book sale, like a once-a-year book sale, and it was worse than the bins. It was a madhouse, thousands of people jammed in there, and they had those folding tables just covered in books. And I'm just looking for sci-fi because I know anything sci-fi is going to sell. And I'm getting bumped into. People are taking things out of my bag. It was nuts. And I almost stepped on this old lady. She was under the table on her hands and knees going through a box. I almost stepped on her hand. And she comes crawling out with books. I'm like, oh my, you guys act like it's the world's going to end tomorrow. So I don't think I'm going to do that again.
Nah.
Yeah, the bins in Orlando, there are like all these Haitian ladies that like, I'm scared of them.
Yeah,
like they wait in line,
serious.
and but they are legit. Like they are serious. And I've only been twice, so I don't even know how like the new bins work, and like you're allowed to look in this bin and you're not allowed to look in this bin. And like I think it was the first time I went. So they make them line up when they bring the new bins out. Like you can't, and then they'll say, okay, go. And it's like this mad Black Friday rush. And they got like too crowded close to the front line, and the like guy in charge is like, you come on, and like let me in front of all of them, and I'm like,
gee,
oh, thanks, maybe.
Yeah.
But like they know him and he knows them, and like I guess they know the rules, and if they don't follow the rules, he is like a school teacher and he's like, nope, you're not going first. It's the bins closest to me, an hour from me in Ocala, are not like that. Like they're even like when the new stuff comes out, you can get to it pretty easy, but the ones in Orlando are like, those ladies are there open to close every day. I bet you money.
Yeah.
Like I don't see them missing a day. And the only times I went when I went to pick up pallets that I want off Shop Goodwill. So, and the bins are like right next door to where you pick up like the Shop Goodwill.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't drive down there. Like I'm scared of them. Like, I'm like, no, I'm good.
I've
Sam,
been once. I'm done.
I think that's for you.
Kathy. Congratulations on the new baby.
Oh, pardon me. Thanks. Update on the baby. Sorry, I'm like checked out in the chat over here.
Eating steak yet or no?
No, man. But he is eating all day, man.
That's the life.
He is. We're like, I don't know. We're crazy. We're starting to potty train him already. He's like 3 days old, and I'm like, this diaper business, forget about it. Like, I'm over it. Let's move on. Because we're doing cloth diapers. Like, I'm not really about disposable diapers. Like, I am like that millennial that's like trying not to fill landfills and stuff. So we're washing them. You know, it takes a little bit more work, but like whatever. So, but we're trying to just do what's called a little elimination communication. Today is the most alert that he's ever been. So it's cool to think about, like, you know, like what it's like his mind is processing the first time, like wind, like you're feeling wind, you right? Like it's like how weird, man. So, but yeah, man, it's just kind of he's slowly getting more alert, learning his personality, and he's been a great kid.
Cool.
Hey Sam, how's his sleep schedule right now? Is it pretty good?
Yeah, like so it's starting to normalize a little bit more. Like the first night, man, he was like up like every 2 hours. I think last night we got more consistent sleep. Like Christina though, like talk about like motherly instinct kicking into action, right? She's like, the baby's up, she's up. Like there were a couple times like I had held the baby last night for a couple hours, just like trying to get it tired, like and float Christina a little bit. By the time I made it to the bed, like I got the baby like into its like little bed, and I'm in bed, but my legs are hanging off. Like I was so tired of even make it all the way onto the bed, just because I was just trying to like. Yeah, part of it is tiring the baby out, and the other part of it is like just trying to soak it all in because you hear everybody saying like, it goes too fast. I'm like, it's only day 3.
It goes by real fast, man.
And then they're this.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing? And the other one is never here. She like I see her like once or twice a month. My 18-year-old's like never here.
And Sonny, Christina actually sewed a bunch of cloth diapers and like some flour sack towels that were used for pads and stuff like that. So we were really trying to figure out the most economical way to do this. She was actually selling her cloth diapers for a little while. She was like hustling for that and just like stitching like, you know, utility towels that she would find, or flour sack towels she would find at like Walmart, you know.
Yeah, diapers.
So I tried to type
diapers
it
are
twice,
expensive, man.
and it won't go.
Yeah.
Leroy, I saw your $2 super chat, but my computer won't let me type thank you. I tried. So I really appreciate that super chat a lot.
A lot.
A lot. I'm trying to read. Did we miss any questions?
About 36.
36 questions?
No, there was a couple. Vintage golf ball question.
I saw somebody say they made, I think that they made some good golf ball flips. I didn't see a question though. But I have literally refreshed this over 50 times since we've been chatting.
Hey, Kat, how long were you scanning books?
So I'm still selling books. I still have books in FBA.
Really?
But like I didn't like the store, so I did it where like, somebody'd say like all their books either for free or I got a couple loads for like $20. Yeah. And I would like we got like 2 loads, right? So the car was full, like the whole trunk. It was full, like I couldn't see out my windows for $20. And but like those books, like I've sold 2 this week, and I haven't sent any in 7 months. Like they're still selling that I paid $20 for 8 months ago. So
but you're not actively scanning anymore, are you?
No. So I don't have time for that. I think that the guy that I got these lots from though was a Amazon bookseller, but he had like stricter criteria than I did. Like, cause I found several like $40 and $50 books that weren't ranked horrible. So I don't know, like maybe he was just wanting really fast flips and then he just sell the rest. He got him. I saw his ad. He has an ad on Marketplace that says that he'll take any unwanted book collections and he buys them and he goes and picks them up. So he probably gets thousands and thousands. So I bought 2 full carloads from him for $20.
Oof.
And we sent off like I think probably 400 pounds from each carload. We sent into Amazon FBA. Yeah. Wow. Like 4 50-pound boxes twice. Because that's the max. You can't send any more than 50 pounds in a box to FBA. And we sent 4 50-pound boxes twice on each load. Brad hates books, by the way. His back hates books. He did not like when I did books.
Christina has a success story.
Woohoo!
7 P's and 6 B's. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a matter of like learning your kids' rhythm. And if we figure like the sooner we kind of get in a schedule, like you don't like, I don't know, like it would make me uncomfortable if I had to sit in my old soiled linens all day long, you know, and then to teach somebody to sit and tolerate that and then break them out of that and then teach them how to use a potty. I'm like, man, nah, I'd just rather take care of it once. It's harder now, but I'd rather not. To me, I'd rather whatever. Let's just take care of it now.
Look, there's the birthday boy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Yo, I heard you were starting.
Oh, hey.
I'm gonna pressure Brad into starting a fishing channel right here. This is where he announces it.
See, he said he wants to. We have to get the boat. Look, he's tapping me. We just need a boat.
You could do,
he wants a boat. I thought you needed a rod.
I thought you were going to do Spanish moss fishing.
Yeah.
Spanish moss fishing?
Yeah.
Cat, get him Get a logo made
No.
for him on Fiverr for Father's Day.
Yeah.
A what?
Get a logo made for him on Father's Day on Fiverr.
Oh, nice.
So here's
Fishing
the
channel.
thing, though. So me and him were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
So fishing channels are legit competitive, just like gaming channels, right? There's more fishing channels than there are reseller channels,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So breaking into that would be like super hard. So
Oh,
here's my thought is to do like a family vlog thing with fishing as part of it. But like if we go to the zoo or if we go to the beach, you know, whatever, just like a little family vlog, I think we'd have a better chance than if just a fishing channel.
Cat,
Do you guys agree or disagree?
There's more
You're
toenail
saying-
clipping channels than there are reselling channels.
That's what but fishing or family? Like what would you do? You guys
Fishing
like
is huge.
I know, but to break through that I think is gonna be hard as hell.
But not if you promote
That's
his
not gonna
channel
be
for
easy.
him. Boom.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
I'll promote whatever I come up with.
Yeah.
Just tell him to like just get him a little like well, he's got a new phone now, right? So he could just like put it in his pocket and go live on Twitch and just go fishing. Just sit there.
Ooh.
Get him a GoPro chest harness.
Fishing on Twitch.
There's no
You
fishers
can get
on Twitch,
monetized
huh?
on Twitch easy too.
Tommy
Or
talking
TikTok.
How
about
much fish?
dudes
Where's
fishing.
Tommy?
Tommy's in
Tommy,
there.
how many fishing channels are on Twitch? You're like the Twitch expert.
He might be
TikTok,
first to the
too.
ball game.
Yeah.
First to the ball game.
So I told my friends are forever catching like sharks and tarpons off the shore
Yeah.
close to us. And I'm like,
There you
y'all
go.
need, and she's like this tiny little blonde thing. She's really cute. He's not a bad looking guy. I'm like, y'all could be like YouTube stars. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And she said she has hundreds of videos saved. And I'm like, Jessica, make a channel. Like you see this 100-pound girl reeling in a shark that weighs more than her.
Right.
Like, I've known them years and it's just, I'm like, why? And it's crazy, like, depending on what you're doing now, like I see stuff and I'm like, oh man, YouTube would like that. Like, why are you not on YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, that's the
So
thing.
they're
Well,
saying, yeah, it would be with Dalton. Yeah, for sure. Like,
For sure.
so
well, that's why you
there's
don't.
loads
That's
of
why.
fishing on Twitch, Tommy says.
Well, I was just gonna say it's. I mean, if you just make content just to make some content because you're fishing anyways, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're
if you
gonna
just-
be. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So if you just make the content, and as long as you got the content, what if all it takes is one video? One video you hit, but now you have the content to kind of back it up. So now people can go back and look at your catalog. Whereas if you're not making content, you put a dope video out and it hits. Well, then there's no follow up. People don't have anything to go to. Now you're under more pressure
So
because
you're
now you got to
saying
make
just
more
do
content.
fishing?
Just
Is that
do
what you're
fishing.
saying?
Yeah.
Same lane.
And the key,
Well, no. But I mean, but you could focus it around.
Well, like
Your
him
family,
and Dalton,
for
I
your
think
family.
like a daddy-son fishing thing.
Yeah.
I think.
yeah, there you go.
Easy.
Just
Yeah.
record everything and then just edit
Yeah,
it
just
down to the
record
cool
it and
stuff.
just
Well, and
record
that's
it and
the
put
thing.
it out.
Like he's saying, if he only goes once a week, but like if you go once a week and like
But that
have
once a
30
week, though,
minutes
you might
to an
not even
hour.
catch nothing, though. You might have a bad day, not catch nothing.
But-
So you might go 2 weeks without even.
But if you have a good day, then you take that hour and make it into like 5 12-minute clips
Yeah.
from one
Yeah.
day.
And
That's
try
what
to
I'm
do
saying.
So that
something,
covers the bad day.
do something
I
that
think-
nobody else does.
And probably catching a fish.
I
Well,
think
you
with
only
a fishing
record
show,
when you're catching the fish.
with
What?
a fishing
Hey.
show, a fishing show could be long tail too, because people will watch fishing for hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That's true. Like those videos would still be pertinent like years down
Yeah.
the road because like
Yeah.
they're
But I'm saying when you're watching a fishing show, you don't
Here we
want to
go.
watch people cast and cast for hours at a time. You want to see people catch some fish. So if
Right.
I go fishing say, once a week, which would be realistic, I'd say. If I have a bad day and don't catch nothing, which does happen, I see your key. Like, what are you gonna do? You ain't got no dang content for possibly a couple weeks.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Brad. Just go live, man. Just who cares?
every
They're
day.
just part of the journey, and like they're just sitting there with you, anyways. waiting for the fish, and you don't have to do any editing. They're just hanging out with you, doing some fish. Doesn't even matter if you catch nothing, because at the time of them waiting, you still haven't caught anything anyways, and they're gonna be watching you. So I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Well, just
But
I
are
mean,
you
just
saying
with every
Twitch,
show.
Sam?
Twitch
Or YouTube?
Because like, why not? If it's easier to monetize, go start you. If you're worried about getting discovered, go start you on Instagram. Go take pictures of your rods, your reels, going out fishing, document it, and use that to pump traffic to
I don't know
your.
if I can do this out there. The signal's not all that great out there. So
Don't
You'll
worry
have
about
to fish where there's signal.
Yeah.
Where's the signal? Hopefully there's some fish.
Yeah.
Listen, if somebody coming in right now is going to be like, "Is this a fishing channel?"
Yeah, is this the diaper fishing channel?
Y'all still on?
The potty training fishing channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Dragon
There you go.
Home. If you're still here. Do I really have? Oh, I was just really confused, and I'm old, so you have to forgive me. I was going back to like when we started at 9, and I'm like, why do I see stuff from 9:15? I was thinking it was like 8:15. I was like, I thought my chat was that far behind.
Yeah, I would go with fishing. I mean, but there's so many things you could do without even having to catch a fish. Like literally, you could set up in a garage or something and be like, I'm going to show you how I rig my line to catch trout or crappie. You guys got trout in Florida?
Yeah, we have sea trout and we have regular trout.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could.
We got the spotted sea trout. And we got the
so like Calvin's saying, when that happens, then you show like how you're rigging lines or your poles, or you figure something to show.
Man,
people.
he could do unboxings. You better get on eBay, order some. Order some mystery boxes.
Those fish box. We did. We had that.
Yeah.
But he didn't use it. So he quit.
That's content right there.
Dalton is mad Daddy took his goldfish. But Sam, are you still sourcing, or you still have like a death pile from like the video games and stuff? I'm trying to get back on track.
I still got a death pile that I'm slowly chipping through. And then I got a family member who's got a storage locker that she needs help cleaning out with a whole bunch of old stock Burberry that's new with like Burberry trench coats with like authentication in it. She used to be like in the fashion world, and guess like whenever they have shows, they would have a whole bunch of like inventory merchandise, and they would just like give it. She has all this stuff sitting in there, and then like just random stuff like Japanese like Pokemon first edition Pokemon cards. I was like, I'm gonna look at that. So
she just wants to give it to you.
Yeah, just to get it out. Yeah,
and
she knows
give it to you.
Yeah, she just know because she does. She was gonna donate it, dude.
Nah.
So and
donate it to me.
Well, the baby fund. She's like, yeah, it's there. So
Sam's got to eat too. Yeah, I got a private pick coming up. I'm excited about that.
Nice.
Guy's got 100 auto repair manuals from the early 1960s.
Ooh, yeah,
awesome.
Has he said what he wanted for him yet?
No, not yet. He knows I'm a reseller, but
what are you thinking just off the top of your head? What's that number going into it?
I wouldn't pay more than $2 a piece max.
Yeah.
I already looked up the comps, and they're all over the place. But if he's got like a GTO or a Camaro or a Cadillac, those are going to go for $20, $30, $40 a piece. But he's retired. He just wants to clean out his basement. It's taking up room.
Mm-hmm.
But he's smart enough where he won't throw out a price first. He'll make me go first.
Yeah.
I'll be like, all right, $5.
$5 for everything.
Yeah. And then he had a hydraulic plow on his truck, and he ordered the wrong parts, and he opened the box, and he waited too long. He couldn't return them. So he's got these hydraulic plow parts in the box stacked in a corner from 2 years ago. And he's like, do you want those? I'm like, yeah, I'll buy those.
So how often do you source, Dave? since you like don't
Mhm.
like you said 2 hours a day, but like are you sourcing like twice a week or are you sourcing twice a month? How
Well,
often do you go sourcing?
yeah, because of the COVID, I started doing those online auctions through High Bid, and some local auctions have their own websites. So I accidentally win auctions that way. But every Saturday, I source.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. For sure.
Yeah, I need to like I might start hitting more yard sales. The problem is like Brad says he's all for it. Brad likes going to yard sales. And I say like, oh, I'm gonna not get it unless it's this price. But then I see something I know I make $2 on, and I gotta get it. Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I have the space. Like, we have the space here. That's the thing that a lot of people don't have. Like, I've got a spare bedroom that we kind of use. Most of it's outside now. We've got the shed. Plus, we've got two 12 by 24 areas outside. And like, I
Yeah.
haven't even put the house on one side of the shed. So I've got room. If I get all these shirts, that's probably going to be the other side of the shed.
Yeah.
But like that's the problem with me is like I like buying lots. So if I see like
Yeah.
100 things that would make me $5 each, and I can pay a quarter each, I'm gonna get them. I'm like,
Hmm.
and I know that. I always say, oh no, I'm not gonna buy it unless I'm gonna make $20.
Yeah.
But that's the problem with me. And I still haven't even finished going through my trailer. Like the $50 trailer haul because it's been pouring rain because of the tropical storm. So I still have 10 boxes out there on the trailer that I don't even know what's in them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a sucker for good deals. If I can get like I got this right here. You probably know Milwaukee brand tools.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
hole saw, new in the box for like $1.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I can't not buy this, even though it's going to take a year to sell. I still have to buy it. So when I see things like that, I just can't leave them. I have to pick them up.
Yeah.
Dave, would you mind telling us the size of your inventory? My eBay store's got 311 items.
Yeah. If I see a deal right now, or if I see something and I want it and I want to get it, like my basement is doing me good right now, and there's always things I could do to organize it to kind of give me more space. But I'm not turning nothing down if I want it. And worst case scenario, I'll go get a storage unit, which I could do right now. I'm still trying to hold off because I just don't want to add that extra expense. But yeah, I'm gonna get whatever I need to get, and I'm gonna worry about the room afterwards. I just need to get that. I'm gonna get the inventory. If I want it, I'm not passing up nothing right now.
Dave, it sounds like you got a lot of smaller items though too, like coins. So that's probably helpful with your inventory.
Yeah, I buy a lot of the 6x4x4 boxes. I like the small, easy to ship, little pocket knives, coins, tools, parts, all that kind of stuff. I really avoid big items. I don't have anything bigger than like a lunchbox. Everything is small.
Do you like buy and sell the coins?
Yeah, those are hard to flip for a profit. Some of them are my personal ones. Some of them, U.S. Mint. If you buy commemoratives and then they run out, people lose their mind and the prices go up. Or I'll get them from the high bid auction. But you really have to know what you're doing. I've been a coin collector since I was 6 years old, but the margins are tight on those. They're really difficult to make money. But I've done it. I've sniped them on eBay before and resold them. But you're talking about spending $10 and sell it for $30. It's like I don't have time for that, really.
Yeah. Dave, do you ever go to the bank and get like rolls of nickels?
I've seen guys on YouTube that go coin hunting and they get hundreds and hundreds of rolls of quarters and Kennedy half dollars, and they're looking for that.
Yeah.
Think about the math on that. If you find a Kennedy silver half dollar, it's worth about $9, and it's going to take you 4 hours to find it. And then you have to re-roll all those coins. And it's like, no, it's not worth it to me. I do check my pocket change, of course, but no, when I was a kid, you could find Mercury dimes, Buffalo nickels in your change all the time, and I'd spot it and I'd keep it. But no, I see there's some very successful YouTube channels that do coin hunting from bankrolls, and they find some stuff every now and then. But I'm not gonna spend 12 hours to make $40.
Coin hunt.
It's like no.
Yeah, my buddy went to the bank one time when we were working at Verizon. On his lunch break, he went over to the bank and he got like $20 worth of nickels, and there was 4 of them that was just silver nickels. He came across someone's collection. So,
oh, really?
He definitely. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's real fun when you
Dave,
find
do you see that? There's another question for you.
The Midwest seller.
The state I put in the chat. I'm in West Michigan.
Well, I can't see most of the chat.
Where is the Midwest seller? Where's she from?
A quarter of it.
Yeah, we got a lot of more Midwest people.
Yes, sir.
Flipper.
SSK. I do not require immediate payment on my items. The biggest downfall that I have seen with requiring immediate payment is that people can't bundle your stuff if you require immediate payment. So they can't like purchase items and then you send an invoice because it's going to make them pay. And I will say that probably 90% of my sales are either offers I send to buyers or they're offers that they send to me because I have best offer on all of my listings. So I probably only sell about 10% at asking price, which would be the only time that would really be applicable to my listings. I don't know what you guys do.
I don't require it because I'm a hobbyist, so I give people a break and let them pay when they want to pay.
Hey, real quick, Yvette, what part of Iowa are you from? I don't require immediate payment.
I don't either.
No.
Mercari makes them pay. So I had Sam, I don't know if you've had it. I've had it on Mercari and Poshmark, and I don't know why. Maybe you can tell me why. Have you had it where they like send you an offer and you accept, and then it tells you it can't process their payment?
That is code for your buyer's broke. And
is that what it is? Like it used to be on Mercari, PayPal would not let them send offers.
Yeah.
So if they were linked with PayPal, it wouldn't work, but I don't think that's the case anymore.
Payment failed typically indicates insufficient funds. And it's happened to me a couple of times, especially during the pandemic. Payment failed. This one dude kept like, I thought it was like something wrong with Mercari, and I was like, hey, just keep sending it. It's like it's cool. Like, he did it about 5 times where he kept sending me the offer, kept accepting, and it would fail. Before he said, "Oh, my check hasn't cleared yet. Can you wait until tomorrow to do it?" And then sends it again. Oh man! So like since then, like another person did, and like, "Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Like I should have checked my card. I haven't. I didn't have enough money on it. I get paid in the morning. I'll pay you tomorrow." So I mean, at least they keep people doing any funny business,
Yeah, Calvin, you mentioned the coin hunting. One thing I like to do the opposite. I love messing with people, and I'll spend $2 bills just to see the look on their face. So I'll go to like McDonald's, and I'll go up to the youngest person running the register, and I'll pay with a couple $2 bills and a one or whatever. And they have to call the manager over. They think it's fake and stuff. It's hilarious. And they're not worth anything. There's billions of them out there, so it's fun to.
Right.
Or just the Sacagawea dollar coins too. You spend those, and people are like, "What is that?" They think it's fake.
Yeah. Deb, I agree with Tommy unless it's going to cover the cost and outweigh. So it really depends on how many listings you have.
Yeah.
And I bumped up as I kind of was over that threshold, and I knew I was going to increase. But I'm at Premier, and I'm not going to increase that because I don't want 10,000 listings.
Yeah.
I'm not realistically ever going to hit 10,000 listings. So I'll just pay a little bit extra over Premier. But the basic's the free one, right? Is Sam's basic free?
Yes. No,
Wait,
the basic is free. Yeah.
Yeah.
question
Yeah, so
myself.
basic's free, and then the starter is the 100 or something.
No. The cheapest one
Hi,
is $7.99 a month.
I heard you're bald.
Hashtag call Troy.
Bald Troy.
Troy hitting
Congrats
that one.
on hitting 1K.
1K.
Yeah,
Dude.
but Deb, how many items are you listing per month? Because she has
About 200.
200. They have 200 listings, but how many are you listing per month? If it's 50 to 60, there's no need to buy a store yet. But if you're
They're gonna
consistently
roll
doing,
though, Calvin. They charge you for them every 30 days.
what's that?
Unless your sell-through rate's fast, they're gonna roll.
It's a matter
So
of
that
See,
the
I-
math.
200, when it hits the 30 days, is gonna count as like a new listing for your store
See,
limit.
and that
Unless
might
you
be the
sell
thing
it.
because I instantly I think I probably had the free one for about 2 months, and then I just said, "Screw it, I'm gonna step that up because it was cheap. It didn't cost much. I was like, I'll take care of that with one item." So
Yeah, it's just a math problem. You just have to do the math.
yeah,
What makes sense, man? Troy is paying $250 a month for his basic store. That's a little much. You get a free T-shirt with that, Troy?
Dude, it's the trying to keep up with all the horror VHSs he sells.
Man, I wish I could find
Listen,
them.
I sold a couple of my Blu-rays. That's another thing. Like, see, I see sealed stuff for $2, and I think I gotta buy it, even though it sells for $8.
You know what though?
I have
Some
no
blue.
self-control.
I know.
Yeah, somebody asked about John's Finds asked about DVDs. Like you can still like 102 Dalmatians Blu-ray
Yeah.
DVD. Whatever reason,
They'll
$8
sell.
DVD.
Is it
Oh, yeah.
100? It's 101.
Two. That one.
What are you
that
talking about?
There's a new
He's
movie
old.
I don't know about.
I'm old.
Check it
What
out.
is this 102 Dalmatians?
Where did the extra Dalmatian come from?
See, Dave doesn't know either. Like, we're the old people are on the bottom. And
Yeah,
I don't know, man. It's Disney. They're gonna have a sequel.
is that new math? There's supposed to be 101 Dalmatians.
They added
101.
yeah, Sharon has a good point. Like, you do get the coupon for supplies. The coupon's quarterly, so like I pay $59 a month, and I get a $50 per quarter coupon. So really, that's what, like $12.50 a month off. So really, I'm paying like 40 something bucks. But I also am hitting an average of $10,000 in sales
Yeah.
per month. So I'm okay with paying $45 or $50 a month. I pay eBay a lot more than $45 to $50 per month.
Yeah.
But
I have a theory.
I'm like, they bring, like, I don't understand like all the eBay haters, because they bring, just by being eBay, they bring millions. Psych. Oh, I used to love that show. Sean.
Still sealed in the package.
Like
I don't
eBay,
even have
like,
a DVD player, Dave.
What?
Hey,
I mean,
were
I
you
probably
talking-
do in my inventory. I don't use
Yeah.
one.
Kat, are you talking about like the customers who hate eBay?
No, I mean like the sellers that hate eBay. Like, nowhere. I mean, Amazon's going to bring you the traffic. eBay's going to bring the traffic. Mercari's stepping it up for sure.
Yeah.
And Mercari, there's definitely a lot less competition. Like, you're not going to have 100,000 pieces of jewelry like you have on eBay on Mercari. So there's less competition, but I think there's also less traffic. But if you can figure out what's selling good, like Sam has like the video games and stuff, like for me, it's been toys. Like my retail arbitrage toys sell awesome on Mercari, way faster than eBay. So you got like Tim over that. See, I wish I owned a DVD player just so I could buy those, Dave.
Midwest seller is gonna pick them up as soon as I list them.
I would too if I watched DVDs. But like, I think the thing is, and I don't know if he's still in here, Tim, over the years, if you haven't watched him, he has mastered the platforms. Like, he sells something every week on 6 different platforms.
Yeah,
and
that's crazy.
But I think he has learned what sells where, what's going to sell faster, and cross post to those platforms.
You gotta check out his Etsy store.
I'm on Etsy. I've never made a sale. So like, Tim's got it, like, as far as doing that. But I think for 6 platforms, I would almost need to be full time to do that cross posting and take those listings down and just to manage that. I feel like it would be time consuming.
His Etsy store is like the Smithsonian.
In the chat.
He's though, you know,
crazy.
So, I mean, I think he does individually. Like, if he sells something, he does have to individually go and list.
Yeah, he has to go like take them off individually.
But
I don't know who's my mods in there, but can somebody drop Tim's channel down in the chat? I know I've seen Calvin's and Sam's and Dave's drop, but can somebody drop Tim's link down over the years? If you guys haven't watched him, he is amazing at glass and vintage clothes, and he's just very, very knowledgeable and very entertaining. He is one of my favorite channels. So if somebody could drop his link in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't know if Richard ran off. Richard's like the new Jennifer Hayes.
He's on there.
Is that, man, you're so good with first names, Kat. I don't know anybody.
So I think I hit my limit, though. Like, newer people, I can't remember. I will not lie. Like, I think Velvet is Anne. I think.
Yeah, Velvet,
I think. But, like, I hit my limit of, like, I know, like, over 100 people's names. And, like,
man.
that, I've run out of... Oh, Tim, if you're a mod, drop it yourself. Yeah, no, but you don't have to master anything, though. That's the beauty of eBay. Like, you can look it up and know a little bit and learn more and make good money.
Yeah.
Like, you have a phone, you look it up, you research. Tim probably researches more than me. Like, I don't, like, I'm like, here's this, and this is what it is. Tim wants to know. Like, and I'll put the pattern if I can find it, but I'm not willing to put the time in. Like, and that's something I respect him for. Like, Tim helped me find out one of my pieces was from like 1911. He's like, oh, Kat, go look up the stamp on this website. And I go, and sure enough, in 2 minutes, I found it was from 1911. So maybe I should put more, time into some of my stuff up. But I'm just like, so, like, I'm like, go, go, go. When I list, I'm not stopping to really look up. Like, I'll just put a general description, but my stuff still sells. But his stuff probably sells better, especially on Etsy. He looks it up. He's got that background information on the glass pieces. And he takes the time to write that description and have, like, all that information. And that's not something I'm even halfway interested in doing. Like, I'm not going to lie. That's just not me.
But really, 100 names, Kat? You're like a school principal. You know all the kids' names.
Fall off. Like, if you don't talk to me for a while, don't ask me. At work, like, I don't know, like, most, because I'm in a different place every day. So it's kind of the same thing. Like, if I see you over and over and over, then I'll remember the name, but not many people I see over and over. So I'll, like, work on one floor, and then it's like 5 months before I go back, and they're all like, hey, Kat. And they all remember me, and I'm like, hi. Like, I don't know their names.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, Rusty Wheelbarrow, how are you today? I mean, I don't know anybody's name.
Hey, it took me 2 days to learn everybody on my baseball team's name. Little
really?
Kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not fair. They all know you as Coach, so.
Coach Kelly. Coach Kelly.
Coach Kelly. See,
Coach Kelly. Cheating. That's what they call me.
And Coach.
Anybody in the chat know anything about non-sports trading cards?
They're always in the store.
Non-sports trading cards.
Like Cabbage Patch?
No. Desert Storm.
Garbage Pail Kids cards sell really good. I know that. That's boxing.
Boxing.
Desert Storm movies, TV shows. Anybody want to buy?
Did you get those off HiBit?
Unfortunately, I did. Well, for $3, I got 5,000 cards.
You're like me. It's $3. I'll take it all.
Yeah, Desert Storm. I got like 1,000 of those.
Yeah, I am
very good.
Oh, I didn't forget Dapper's name. So if you weren't here in the beginning, Chris had to work late, so Chris couldn't come. So Sam and I are very close friends. So all I had to do is call Sam and say, "Hey, Sam, Chris can't come. Can you come be on my show?" And here he is. Oh, my light died. That's how you know we've time.
Yeah, Louis, Louis. I already mixed up 2 of the kids' names already, so but I think I got them down now. And Sharon, baseball is going awesome.
I see them. Marvin the Martian.
You know, those Looney Tunes ones, right? Those.
They're double-sided.
Have you looked them up, Dave? Are they worth anything?
Yeah, I looked up most of them. They're not worth a ton of money. These are made by Topps too, which is weird.
Tommy is a fool.
I can't see it. I'm reloading for like the 100th time tonight.
So go to MidwestPicker.com. Send me an offer if you want 5,000 non-sports trading cards.
Bro, I didn't get that. I did not get the clipboard yet. I'm waiting. He just shipped it out yesterday, I believe.
He's been like behind on his videos before, and I'm like watching the video, and like the mail's coming, and I'm like, and it's crazy because he's in California and I'm in Florida, but like, are you mocking?
Hey, Tommy, I call all of them dude. I'm like, hey, dude, let's go, dude.
That's what I do to my patients.
Call him Sport.
Sport. Man, I was out there literally like the coach on the other team yesterday. The coach on the other team yesterday never played baseball before. And so I'm literally coaching my kids and I'm coaching his team, pitching to his team, showing them how to hold the bat. I'm like, dude.
Multitasking.
He got called in last minute to be a coach as well.
The bench warmers, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, I can adjust because I'm an athlete.
Yeah, you guys need to get Tim on this show. Why you never?
I'm an athlete.
I don't know why Tim hasn't been on.
Damn, that's a good call right there.
I think I'm booked till September right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like insane. So next week, Calvin, I don't know if you remember, but next week is our collab with the Canadians. So all of the Canadians, the Canadians, not all of the Canadians, but a lot of the Canadians, 3 of the Canadians will be on here with us from 8 to 9, and then we're gonna hop over to Thrift Beast, Chris. Thrift Beast CQ. The 3 of us are gonna go over to Chris's from. Oh, I see them.
Don't you talk as much as you want.
We're gonna go over. They see you, buddy. We're gonna go over to Thrift Beast channel from 9 to 10 next week. So it's gonna be we're almost at 2 hours now.
Hey, time out. Kat, Tommy is not a mod on your channel. You got to change that.
I can't.
What? Why?
I can't. I can't. Tommy, come into one of my premiere tomorrow. So I can't even load YouTube while I'm running StreamYard. Yeah. So I can't even get him to make him a mod.
He called you 50 Shades of Grey.
So my computer just did like the blue screen of death.
Stupid.
And so I have nothing but my phone right now.
It does not compute.
Hey, I'm surprised StreamYard doesn't have an app yet. They need to come out with the app. Because Zoom has an app.
The only way, so nothing will change. Like, what you see is what you get because you can only run StreamYard from a computer. So I'm in here as a guest. Like, I'm not in here doing anything else because you can't. He doesn't. He's very talkative for someone who doesn't talk.
Does he want some Looney Tunes trading cards?
So I have these really cheap cards, and we got some of the mosaic prisms. So he has his little cheap cards that he runs around with all the time. Because I
Mosaic
need him to
Prism.
leave alone the expensive cards. Maybe the computer will run better after this restart. Let's see.
Boom.
Oh, hey, I should go to YouTube first and make Tommy a mod.
There you go.
Huh? Oh, Brad said he's going to give me a hotspot now.
Ooh.
Because
15 gigs.
like my phone running this and trying to run the computer too. So like my phone's trying to run both.
You got 15 or 20 gigs of hotspot?
We get 30.
See
Oh, you guys get 30?
Yeah.
Damn, you on that?
Don't get your phone with me.
What is
Like
that?
the
What do they call
high
it?
plan. We
Yeah,
gotta
get
be,
more.
That's the only internet we have.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I couldn't imagine. Like, I couldn't imagine. It's
Yeah.
good that because when I came to Iowa, like, good thing I have Verizon, because if you didn't have Verizon, good luck getting service. Like Sprint, where I'm at in Iowa, Sprint has no service. AT&T has no service. It's either Verizon, Straight Talk, or US Cellular.
Hey, Calvin, Tanya said, "What's good?"
What's good?
What it do?
What she said?
What it do?
Hey, what's Tommy talking about?
I can't
About to
see
see
it.
y'all? Tommy said you about to see. About to see
Tommy
him.
is trying to make a campaign to get Tim on the show, is what he's
Hey,
trying
I'm
to
with
do
it.
right now. So
Cat's gonna have to bump somebody so
Well,
Tim can get
no.
on.
Okay, I gotta look at my phone that I'm on.
It's probably a few people.
Probably.
get Tim on there.
Be like, sorry, I double booked.
By the way, I don't have the list, so I don't know who's on there.
I mean, I do.
What's
have
good,
the list, I
Richard?
think, somewhere.
Richard, what's good?
I'm doing it. It's very slowly loading. This is like a very long process.
Is that Ford Pinto's name, Richard?
Ooh,
Richard is
Tommy.
Ford Pinto,
Tommy.
yes.
Tommy
I'll
got
Tommy
the.
Bernhard is Tommy.
I'll just
Dave.
call him
His
Sport.
Tommy.
Tommy got the production. Got the producer's hat on.
Yeah.
You see that?
I'm scared to give Tommy this.
He got the producer's
Power.
hat on.
No, technically it would be Calvin, giving Calvin the keys to the Ferrari.
Yeah, let me drive this whip.
Calvin just starts going live for no reason.
Yeah.
Troy, are you on my list?
Hey,
Oh gosh,
Hey,
now I'm
Kat.
gonna feel bad. Like you guys gotta message me.
hey, real quick, man. I just gotta shout myself out real quick. I hate to do that, but I'm a couple off of 500. Real life.
Oh yeah,
Give me
So
the
we have
500. I'm almost there.
40 people. How many do you need? Not 40?
Nah, I need like 8.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on.
Hey.
Yeah. Give me that 8, because then I'll be one step closer.
I also want to give myself a
Plug.
shout
Plug.
Flip with Chris is also close to 500. Go ahead and hit.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Sam. What was
Yo,
Sam
go
saying?
ahead and sub to Flip with Chris. He's also getting closer to 500, and his link is in the description below. So
Yeah.
go down and hit him up. Don't let you miss him tonight.
Working 2 hours late.
I'm just ready. I'm ready to get monetized and make these millions.
Yeah.
Pennies?
These millions of pennies.
Millions of pennies.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna need millions of subs to make millions of pennies.
That's all right.
Hey, if I
No, I mean technically you would need
We
millions
do
of
not have
views.
309 in the chat. I'm not
Nah,
that
bro.
popular.
Just saying.
Hey, if you get enough people, man, you don't even need that YouTube revenue. You just get sponsorships. That's
Yeah.
why, like, literally,
Yeah.
like, I do want to start something local, like a local channel. And if I wasn't coaching, I was gonna record the kids' baseball games
Mhm.
and just tell all the parents, hey, go to this YouTube channel. watch your kids' games playback and everything. And I was gonna do interviews and all that stuff. And then once I build that local audience, I was gonna build the local audience and then just go to like local restaurants and pizza shops and get some sponsorships. Fuck YouTube ad revenue.
Sponsor this channel. I need a better camera.
Kat, you got enough people. You could reach out to some companies.
So I'm really confused. I mean, I'm really confused right now. If people are confused, do people think it's Chris?
I don't think so. Because I don't know if you could hear me. It's tough to hear you. But I'm telling people that to just go to flip with Chris's page.
I'm gonna like Kathy saying, Chris, I think you have the personality. Chris is not here.
I'm not. Maybe they're just implying based on my hyping ability that they all think that Chris is a solid guy who sells a lot of Mosaic cards and he's
mm-hmm. Maybe I'll shave my beard at 1,000.
Shave your beard at 1,000? Dude, that's a Joey Bada Bing move. Do it.
Who's shaving their beard?
20 years younger.
Dave is,
Mm-hmm.
He's like 300 away.
Yeah, I'm 301 away.
Chris is normally like
Makari reaching out.
We have a special guest, but Chris had to work late tonight.
Who was Makari reaching out to? Makari video by the Rally Roots coming to a YouTube channel near you.
Yeah, but like Lindy Glenn did one.
What?
It's
but was it sponsored?
No, but like she did it. It's like cool. I mean, I think it's cool when you have like resellers who don't really like do it and they dabble in it and they hear about it, and it's like so they'll because what I see is probably what I did too is they'll information and put that towards Makari, and it doesn't always translate.
Yeah,
because you're catering to a different audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, Makari is just a new. I mean, they're a new face. It's a fresh face. But if you can be first,
thanks, Dave.
7 years old.
How long?
Now, so.
Makari 7 years old.
You're welcome.
I'm trying to remember to see when I actually started seeing anything in Makari. Probably 2 years, but maybe that's because I wasn't in the reselling world and I didn't really care about it.
I've had my account since 2017. So
yeah.
I got a question for Kat.
Yes, Dave.
I have 97 episodes on my channel. I'm approaching episode 100. What should I do to celebrate my 100th episode?
Shave all of your body hair.
No, I'm not shaving nothing. No, there'll be no shaving.
Wax?
Like, do you want to give a giveaway?
Well, I was thinking of making a blooper video of all my edited outtakes, a giveaway.
I don't edit anything out. I just leave it on.
Oh, I do. I edit a lot.
That would be cool, though. A blooper one or one of those, like, where you watch your first one, like your reaction to watching your first one. That would be cool, too.
That would be scary. Yeah.
Hi, Courtney. We're probably going to have to we're like an hour late. And I feel bad because I normally go watch Emily Conway. And now I just, like, did not. But she loves me and doesn't care. So it's okay.
The only reason I edit out is because my videos are so damn long. Like when I edit, I'm like, damn, like how, like I'm thinking I'm cutting all these clips. And I'm like, damn, this shit's still at like 30 minutes. I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do?
Tommy Bernard, if I did that, everybody would unsub my channel. It kind of defeats the purpose.
Kathy, my sound is crappy because I'm in the middle of nowhere and I have no internet and I only use my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping we can figure something out. If anybody's like really techie and can make Verizon hotspot better, like I was looking at antennas, but there were so many to choose from. Calvin shaking his head no.
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it because even if you get a network extender, like
it's expensive, man.
it's expensive, but I mean, I believe even
But
with
if
the
it
network,
would work and would be worth the investment, I would pay if I knew it would work.
Network center is not going to help us with the amount of traffic we get.
Do you have
That's it.
Yeah.
you have satellite internet, Cat?
No, because the satellite was way slower than using a hotspot. And I was paying
Damn.
$80 a month for satellite, and the phone hotspot was way faster. And the satellite, if it like sprinkles, it would go out.
What about
And
5?
I'm not paying $80 a month for that. Like,
You
I
got
already
5
have a hotspot on my phone.
Do you have 5G coming near you?
I don't think so, no.
hell no.
Harry Hunstone, I like my 11 acres in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
With quiet, I am not moving.
Move to Miami. It's quiet there.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I want to move to the Keys, and I did find a couple of properties that have land in the Keys and storage, because wherever I go, I need storage for my stuff.
Yeah, the Keys are like 3 feet above sea level. Have fun with that.
It would be on the bottom though, but I'd have to have good insurance for my inventory.
Yeah.
Sam is back in 2 and 2. I really don't know what happened.
You mean Chris?
Just
Yeah,
checking
Chris.
in on the baby.
Chris M.
Yeah.
Dial up.
Yakov, I would have to have a phone to have dial up. I don't have a phone. I only have a cell phone. I have not had a house phone in like 15 years.
See, and that's the thing. Like, if you had like most local internet companies, like they're the cable company. So if you get internet and you just say, "I just want internet," well, no, you got to get a phone with it too. Like, I don't want the phone. Like, I don't need a home phone. Just give me my damn internet. Like, what are you guys doing? Well, it's cheaper this way. I'm like, what?
Hey Harry, do you see my T-shirt? Put 1 in the chat if yes, 2 if no.
No, Harry, I'm not moving.
Tampa Bay? Yeah, you'd be by Rockstar Flipper.
I will move to the Florida Keys when I can afford a house there with storage. They have mail there. I've already figured this all out. I can go source in Miami. I have like a total 10-year plan.
There we go. For all the
And
new
Brad
people
will
in the
be
chat.
famous, and he'll be Wienerlicious.
Yeah.
That's what David Stewart says. David Stewart says that. Brad just says, what?
They're very tasty.
It wouldn't even matter if 5G was in Florida, because if you guys don't even have, I mean, your 4G is fine over there where you are.
Oh yeah.
Cat.
But yeah, it's just like right now the issue is we ran out of the high speed. Like, we are over the 30 gigs.
Yeah.
So like our plan renews on the 12th in 3 days. So we're like in super slow speed. So it's worse than normal tonight. Was that a baby, Sam? I heard a baby.
He's hangry.
Uh-oh.
Where's the milk?
In his mouth. He's like handsy, so he's like doing some kung fu stuff, like the boss. Like, I'm like, oh, come on, dude. Like,
So yeah, Tommy, that's what I was talking about. Like, I need your help. You need to tell me like what outdoor 4G setup thing. Send me a link. I know I can sit my phone in the kitchen window and have 5 bars. But if I sit where I'm sitting in the living room, I only have 2 to 3. So I know, like, we have a tin roof too, which doesn't help things. So
well, see, that's the thing. That's why you can't. That's why. So with the network extender, with the network extender that you get from Verizon, you actually have to have a home internet service, because then you're hooking your home internet service into that network extender, and that network extender is giving you coverage of your 4G, so that way you're able to get calls and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't know about antennas though. I mean, the antenna may be the route to go.
That's what I was looking at, but they go from like $100 up to $900. Yeah. It's like a ridiculous like price change that like I don't know enough about to know which one I need.
Yeah. And then with the tin roof, that could be an issue, but just
Like
make sure you look into that part.
It's like
Tanya, we're in North Florida
Shack.
too.
B-52s.
I have Verizon, Richard. Harry, I would let them put a tower here and pay me if they would.
We have a quarter mile from them.
Brad says that there's one a quarter mile from me. Sam, what am I missing?
Yeah, I mean, I think you'll see once you get there. Harry shared some insightful.
No, I see it now. Harry Humstone. It's not after 10 p.m. yet. You got to wait 1 minute for that kind of talk. Oh,
Swamp.
Harry, you're up late. Are you off tomorrow? Harry's normally in bed by now.
Yeah, he gets up at 4:30.
And I would have to ask Harry, how would you know what that's like?
Tracy and Swamp Picker are here just when we're ready to leave.
What, huh?
When you cut this off, Kat?
Now. We're an hour past time. We normally only go for an hour. And we just went for 2. So okay, you guys say bye and like do your plugs. Calvin, plug yourself some more. Sam, plug Chris and yourself separately. And Dave, let Dave go first.
Yeah, Dave, go for it.
Okay. MidwestPicker.com, links to my eBay store, my YouTube channel, my Macari, Instagram. Go there. It's super easy. If you're new to reselling, check out my YouTube channel. And Tracy, check out my t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's it.
Perfect. Sam, Dave, appreciate you guys for coming on.
Thank you, guys.
Always a good time. Yeah, Sam, appreciate you coming in last minute, man. Everyone, Calvin, the Kelly Hustle, YouTube, Instagram. Again, I'm close to 500, so if you're not subscribed, go ahead, go to my channel, hit that subscribe, and yeah, till next time.
Yes, we will be here next Tuesday for 2 hours with the Canadian.
So come back next week. Check out these guys. Check out the Canadians. What was it? Cliff, Jody, and Chris.
Yes.
Yeah.
Check out Mr. Wienerlicious down here.
Yeah.
Go give him some love. He's on his way to 1K. My name is Sam. I'm the Dapper Tiger. Today I am representing Flip with Chris. That handsome fella, his link is in the description below. Make sure you go and follow him. He's on his way to 500. He's hustling tonight. Make sure you watch his video. Tell him that you love him and you missed him tonight. And we hope to see him next week on here. Thank you guys for having me. I'm going to fill in, and hopefully Chris will be back next week with you guys.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Calvin, dance.
Dance us out.
Dance us out.
Hey.